There's so much great motoring history in Glasgow's museums, and today I've come to the Glasgow Museum Resource Centre to find out more about the vehicle's conservation process. So let's go meet curator John Messner in the conservation lab to find out more. John, this room that we're in just now, would you say this is the first stop for any vehicle that comes to Glasgow Museum?
Yes, we're in the kind of transport conservation studio, and this is where all the work goes on, the cleaning, the repairs of any vehicles from as small ship models up to double-decker buses or even locomotives.
John, once the vehicle's up to museum standard, is that where they go? Off to the museum after here, or storage?
Yes, once it's kind of finished in this room, we'll take it over to the Riverside Museum. If it's a large van or car, it'll be taken on a low loader or loader and taken over to the museum. And then we just wheel it in and our guys take over. And usually visitors don't even know it's happening because it'll be done either in the morning before we open or in the evening. So you'll come in one day and see a vehicle and maybe the next day something different.
And John, can we see what you're working on just now?
Yep, we're working on a 1973 Volkswagen Combi van. So if you follow me, we'll have a look.
Yeah, let's go. Well, it looks like we're going on our holidays here. We've got a classic VW camper. Tell us about this. Where did it come from?
Yes, this is a very popular vehicle. It was donated to the museums in 2001 from Mrs. Joy Baker. It's from 1973 originally, and it toured extensively all over Scotland during the summer holidays. One of the great things about the transport collection is kind of your own personal nostalgia, and people can remember having a bike or riding on a tram, and being in a Volkswagen, being on some very cold beach or something like that in the Scottish summer is something that I think brings back some memories, maybe not best memories, but definitely brings back memories in a lot of our visitors.
John, this camper van's had a bit of an interesting life, although I've had a look at the clock on it. The mileage is quite low. Yes,
it's only got just over 50,000 miles, and it was basically just used for summer holidays up here in Scotland. And it's got a great kind of story behind it, and the owners actually donated their kind of mascot teddy as well, Bernie, who sits inside. He will be sitting inside in the Riverside Museum. So that kind of really kind of close personal connection with an object, I think it has a real good relevance with our visitors.
You mentioned this room can take anything from locomotives to trams, double-decker buses, and you just happen to have one here. Tell us about this.
Yes, this is a Leyland Atlantean. It's one of the two buses we have in the collection. And this is one of the vehicles that is in the collection. It's actually a runner, so you will occasionally see this out on the streets for special occasions. So next time you come to the Riverside Museum, you can have a bit better understanding of how we take care of our vehicles and how we move them around and keep changing them to keep the museum fresh.
Brilliant, John. Well, thank you for showing me around this brilliant place. Thanks.